everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Blessed Up with Ribs. Today is a fantastic day. Within the last couple of days, lawmakers from Mississippi and Missouri have introduced bills to seek to legally protect the citizens' rights to run a Bitcoin node and to mine Bitcoin. If anybody doesn't know, to run a node, you usually have, I believe you have to be on like the Strike network or the Lightning network for Bitcoin, which is a similar thing to running a node for like Ethereum, but it does significantly speed up the time for transactions. And Bitcoin mining, you need expensive hardware to do it. So, which is easier? Running a node, less expensive equipment. Running mining operations, much more expensive equipment and even more expensive utility costs. Personally, it does not matter which you like. I like both options, honestly, especially for Bitcoin. It is kind of a unique thing since there are both available. But the bills have been submitted to both the houses and the Senate of the representatives of the respective states with the use of language from the Satoshi Action Fund. Interesting. The bill also prohibits discrimination against Bitcoin miners in terms of energy rates and sound ordinances, as well as to prevent operating of nodes or miners from being considered money transmitting. This move follows similar interest of other states in how it can benefit from adopting Bitcoin and utilization of Bitcoin mining within their energy networks. If the bills are passed, it could contribute to more state governments considering similar regulations and opportunities for Bitcoin mining and node hosting businesses. So, with that being said, this is actually super positive news. It is kind of great that this is actually happening. You know, in Texas, I believe, is one of the most Bitcoin adopting states as of yet due to for mining purposes. So, Texas apparently has too much electricity running through the grid, or, correct me if I'm wrong, but they need assistance distributing the electricity, and this is one method of being able to consume the excess electricity. And if, say, there are some issues with the grid more severe than that, or there's not enough power being delivered, there is a shutoff for these things. You can just shut them off temporarily, and then until, whether it be like a day or two or an hour or minutes even, they can just be switched back on and start consuming energy again. So this is actually a beneficial thing for grids who might have too much energy running through them to be able to use all that energy. So that's really cool. It is also kind of a neat way to heat your home for those who live in the colder country or the colder countries, colder states, wherever you may live. It is one method of being able to heat your home. There are Bitcoin heaters, like Bitcoin miner heaters. They're quite expensive, but at the same time, it's ultimately reducing the cost of your energy. It's not completely negating it unless the price of Bitcoin actually were to skyrocket soon, then probably. But I don't foresee that happening in the near future, but in the future for sure. As long as you can cover those costs, then it's beneficial to you. But if you can't, then obviously, you have to do your due diligence in that and figuring out what is best for you. It is much cheaper to run nodes than it is to mine Bitcoin. So that could be an option for you as well. So this is super bullish news. Also, some more bullish news, certainly blasting off in crypto today. Avalanche. Millions of Shopify merchants can now use Avalanche NFTs through Venly. Now, I'm not quite sure what Venly is, but here we go here. Venly is a blockchain technology provider offering wallets, marketplace, and NFT tools to businesses. Venly is on a mission to onboard the next billion users to Web3. To do this, Venly offers a comprehensive technology stack to bring brands, apps, and platforms into Web3. So this is a really interesting aspect. Avalanche is one of those cryptocurrencies that has been doing very well, especially in the gaming and NFT swing of things here. So this is kind of interesting news. Now, still, I am very unsure about Venly. With obviously a lot of extremely crazy things happening in the last year, it is always do your due diligence. Don't just jump into things. Definitely do your own research. Now, I'm not condoning that people just go out and do this, go out and just use Venly, or even just purchase Avalanche tokens. I'm not saying that. I do own Avalanche tokens, but it's not, preferably not on my top tier list. It is on my like overall top 10, but it's not like I'm gonna definitely buy more and more of that. But they are on the up and up, and they are doing very well, especially in this bull market. So, but as any cryptocurrency, they are down just like everybody else. So, obviously, do your own research in that aspect. But these two are very good things for crypto. It's being adopted. This is probably one of the more safer avenues, most likely. But then again, always do your own research. I cannot express this enough. Do not just buy something because someone says to. Look into it. If it fits within your criteria of investing and or personality or whatever, what have you. Everyone is clearly different than one another. So do what you got to do to make it safe for yourself, and never overexert yourself. Never invest more than you're capable of losing. So that being said, guys, that's it for me today. Hope you're having a good one. So keep blasting off.